What's up, everybody? Shadow back with another Watcher Around video. And in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the Chaos Dominion. Alright, I will be breaking this down into each hero separately per video. That way the videos don't get too long. Um, so I believe let's start with the first one. Let's start out with the Lord here. Um, this legendary Lord, there are two Lords for this faction. This Lord here is a legendary version. His name is Ghan. I've been hearing a lot of great things about him. I've been hearing he's a very good fighter, a very unique fighter. So let's get into reading some of his skills, some of his talents, take a look at his awakenings, and let's see what he's all about. All right, so first thing first, the Chaos Dominion. If you guys didn't know, they do have a reduced cost for arena, okay? I'm not sure if they're all reduced by 5, but the few that I did look at so far are reduced by 5. So his cost originally is 19, but in arena, his cost will only be 14 to bring out, which is very good, which will give you the upper hand in a lot of fights that you might put him in arena to get him out early so he can start doing that damage. Okay. So looking back at his talent, his damage scales off of defense, increases defense by 2% for 15 seconds each time taking damage, capping at around 30% defense. Okay, so his damage scales off of his defense, and it increases by 2% for 15 seconds. You can get to a total of 30, and which will give you, I believe, I'm not sure how much his damage scales off of his defense because it doesn't tell you, but pretty much just looking for this guy right here, you will be looking for some type of gear that gives a good defensive bonus, just so you can get that extra damage off of that. Okay, taking a look at his regular attack, his basic attack, he can attack up to 3 enemies in range, dealing 70% damage to each. At max skill ups, it's going to be about 90% damage. His ultimate, let's take a look at it here. I like that. I love that. Nice AoE looking ultimate. It doesn't say anything about AoE, but it does say it increases his block by 3 and grants P damage reduction as well as magic damage reduction to all allies in range. This effect lasts for 10 seconds, which that's not bad. Um, that can definitely come in handy for Gear Raid 2. Also, his whole faction goes off of the lower the HP, the more damage they can deal out. So this will definitely give you some better survivability as far as trying to survive with low HP here. Popping that ult. It is a manual ult. It's not a automatic ult. But I like my manual ults. But you know, at let's keep looking here. At level 2, the duration increases by 2. At level 4, it increases by extra 3, which will give you a total of 15 seconds for this ultimate. Also at level 3, the damage reduction is added with an extra 20%. So let's look at the base damage reduction here. It's at 30 here and 30 here. So that'll give you 50% physical damage reduction as well as 50% magical damage reduction for 15 seconds when casting his ult. Level 5, his ult costs a little bit less to use. That's nice. Alright, taking damage has a 15% chance to attack up to 10 enemies ahead. Whoa. Taking damage has a 15% chance to attack up to 10 enemies ahead, dealing 300 AoE damage. And that's a passive, guys. That's not bad. Oh wow, then so at max skill ups, you're looking at 500% AoE damage to a possible 10 enemies with a 25% chance to trigger at max skill ups. That's looking pretty juicy, man. I wouldn't mind getting him. Triggers when HP drops below 30%. If the hero takes damage below 25% max HP, the damage will be reduced to 10. This effect lasts for 10 seconds. Cooldown is every 90 seconds. That's a pretty sweet passive as well. So if you guys aren't understanding that, so whenever his HP drops below 30%, if the hero takes damage below 25% of his max HP, so if you're at 30% HP and the damage that's getting done to you, let's say like maybe a arrow gets shot at your guy, If it's not doing 25% of its max HP, it will be reduced to only 10 damage. So that's definitely gives him a lot of survivability here. At max skill ups, let's take a look here. The duration goes up at level 2. That'll be 12. The threshold trigger damage reduction will be plus 5. So when his HP drops below 35% at level 4, the effect duration is plus 3. That'll give you, wow, okay, that'll give you 15 seconds altogether. And at level 5, the threshold trigger, okay, so it can, at max skill ups, his passive will trigger at below 40%, then he will only take damage, excuse me. So triggers when HP drops below 40%. If the hero takes damage below 25% max HP, the damage will be reduced to 10. This effect will last for 15 seconds. So that's pretty nice, guys. As well as his arena cost here. And as you guys can see here, he does do a bit of AoE damage. That's not bad. Let's take a look real fast at max level. Okay, so his attack doesn't go too far right here, but still it's a nice, really nice, good attack. His attack is actually really nice and sane right here at max skill ups. 3,100. HP's looking nice. His base attack isn't looking too good here, but at max levels attack isn't looking that bad to be honest here. The HP's looking nice and juicy. Um, I think he's gonna be a pretty good guy. For a defender, his attack is pretty high. That's the problem with some defenders I notice is that their attacks just aren't that powerful. But this guy here, as far as the defender goes, he has a lot of survivability as well as being able to dish out the damage. So in my book, I think he's going to be pretty good. Let's take a look at his awakenings here. Instability cooldown is reduced by 20 seconds. Okay, that's nice. Faction allies damage increased plus 5, so that's just an even bigger bonus for his Lord bonus. And we're going to take a look at his Lord bonus in a second. Awaken 3, after the effect of Battle Cry ends, the next basic attack triggers Frantic Retribution instead, dealing up to 1,000 AoE damage to a maximum of 10 enemies ahead. The AoE damage is based on the number of times the hero received damage during Battle Cry. Wow. Wow. Awakening 4, all damage reduction is plus 8%. That's just more survivability. And Awaken 5 to Battle Cry gains a bonus range. Okay, so that might give him the extra little spot that I was looking for. Honestly, guys, he's very, very solid. Very solid. Take a look at this, what he provides as far as his lore skills here. Okay, so this activates when Ghan is in the lore position. Awakening 2 up. Increases faction allies' basic attributes by 15%. That's pretty good. That's pretty standard for what a lore can give out here. Increases faction allies' damage based on their lost HP up to 60% at 30% HP. Wow! Increases faction allies' damage based on their lost HP up to. So wow! So that anybody in his faction who deals damage can get up to a 60% increase, or even if they don't deal damage, maybe like this guy, I believe he heals off of damage. I'm not sure. We'll take a look at him in another video, but still, guys, that is very good. Very good, very good. Faction allies gain a 20% attack and defense bonus when HP is below 30%. Yeah, this is a pretty good faction, man. Very interesting, very different than the rest of them. Unfortunately, I didn't pull them, and if you guys don't know, unfortunately, they are only available during the ancient summons. Okay, I was able to pull this guy during my ancient summons. We'll go over a video with him. I have not had a chance to upgrade him or play with him yet, but honestly, looking at his kit, I don't think he would be that useful. But as far as a healer for the faction, he seems to be the only one. So I mean, I could see that being a plus for him or a reason why you might run him. But anyways, guys, if you find this video helpful before it gets too long, you already know what to do, man. Hit that like button, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. But until next time, it's your boy Shadow, and I'm out. Peace.